So what's up with Leo? This man is incredibly successful at what he does, and he's also an environmental activist. But it seems to me as if his personal life is just a wreck, or he is just stagnant.
His looks are striking, his talent extraordinary, and his box office appeal is unstoppable. Leonardo DiCaprio is both a bankable Hollywood star and perennial Oscar contender.
You bust your ass to do your homework and do the best possible work while you can and strike while the iron's hot.
But with fame beyond his wildest dreams and respect from fans and industry alike, why does DiCaprio continue to set the bar higher with each film?
Good evening, Leonardo. Can you hear that?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
How does it feel?
It's quite a turnout. Pretty unbelievable. Very unexpected. This is a huge turnout. It's amazing. I just want to really make memorable movies. You know, you make certain movies, and a lot of times they get forgotten. I want to make films that resonate through time.
Leonardo DiCaprio is the best actor of his generation. So many iconic roles, so many memorable performances.
You really connect on a fundamental level with his characters. You're not bringing all the baggage of knowing every detail of his personal life. He has really worked to make sure that hasn't come to define him.
Well, finally, don't hate me for this. The ladies in our newsroom went crazy over this interview. I know it's not the first time you've heard it. Parade Magazine, you said you want to have kids, you want to get married. What led to this epiphany? And is that true? Did you mean to say that?
That was not the way it was put to me.
What was it? How did it?
So Leo was born in 1974 with two parents who backed him in his acting career. And he's been working since he's been a kid. Now, we all know the horror stories in the past couple of years that have come out from different celebrities about what they went through.
I'm shooketh. I am in utter shock at what I have uncovered while looking into Leonardo DiCaprio's acting history. Robert Villard, Bob Villard. He wore many hats in Hollywood, but his two main hats were acting coach and photographer. Wait, no, not photographer. Child star photographer. Leonardo DiCaprio and Tobey Maguire both lived with Bob Villard. From what I've been able to find, this man had been in trouble for producing and spreading around, selling illicit photos of children from the 1980s and on. 5+ times it went to court where he was actually charged with it. And oftentimes he was given probation. I literally feel like there should be an age limit at this point for children to work in Hollywood. And it's the music industry as well, because Justin Bieber went to go live with Usher. Usher gives Diddy 48 hours. Usher went to go live with Diddy. What is it with parents like just saying, oh, we're going to allow you to go live with this stranger? We're going to give this stranger parental custody of you. And not even think twice about it.
I think we often forget how long he's been in the industry and how vulnerable he had to be around certain people, around certain events and stuff like that. Even if his parents fully supported him, we all know stories where parents have supported their children and something has happened. So I do think trauma is involved with Leo. What does that do to a kid's psyche? I mean, Leo was 90s heartthrob. I mean, even till this day, 2025, he will forever be on a Pinterest collage, you know, as one of the most good-looking men that has ever been. But what does that do to a man? We know what that does to women. But what does that do to a man that everybody loves you when you were younger? Does that make you stuck? Does that make you stuck in what you used to be? And how you used to act? Now, Leo hasn't suffered in terms of his job. I mean, He's won an Oscar, he's won awards, he's been praised for his work. So that doesn't hamper him in any way, but personally, what does that do? Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. I mean, the man was Romeo. And then he was in Titanic. Speaking of Titanic, his relationship with Kate Winslet is just so wholesome and cute. And they're the same age. So during the filming, after the filming, they've been friends. They've kept in touch for years. They love each other. They've said it multiple times. But why is this the only woman that he has been around that is his age, that he cares for, that he loves? Because he's dated people his own age before, and then it stopped suddenly. We all know this chart. Somebody made this chart a couple years ago, and it literally became viral online. And it shows just how much this man has a pattern. I mean, date whoever you want to date, but it's the pattern as which he does it. And he just keeps getting older and older. It's as if he is stuck.
Attended the premiere, and by the end, his date was too old for him. So even Prince Andrew's like, come on, Leo, mate, you know, you're nearly 50, son.
Have you heard the wild conspiracy theory about Leonardo DiCaprio? The one that says he only dates women under the age of 25, and when they turn 25, he's done with them? In recent news, Leo and ex-girlfriend Camilla Morone just ended their relationship after Camilla just turned 25. Once Camilla turned 25 back in June, fans across social media braced themselves for the final countdown. This is because Leonardo DiCaprio has established a pattern of never dating a woman past the age of 25, and there's evidence. No, like a literal graph. This graph shows all the women he's dated throughout his entire life so far. As you can see in the graph, a lot of the women he's dated, such as Giselle Bundchen, Blake Lively, will start dating him at a young age, and once their age peaks at 25, they end the relationship. This has been a common theme in Leo's love life since 1994 all the way to present day. Is it just a coincidence that he breaks up with all of them at 25? Or is dating somebody over the age of 25 a deal breaker for this prehistoric man?
This running joke is synonymous with him now. I know there's been like a couple articles where he said that it's bothered him, but it's true. As the time I'm recording this man is 50. And he's dating like an 18 or 19-year-old as of right now. So this man has been famous. Let's just say he was extremely famous from the age of like 22, 23. That's when Titanic fame, skyrocketed. You're telling me that he has had over 40 years of any woman that he's wanted, and he still goes after the same woman?
Okay.
Now, I'm talking age-wise, because it all stops when they turn 25. He has preferences, he likes models, whatever, that's what he likes. But there's a certain time where it gets old. It's like you're partying in your 20s, and you're still partying in your 40s. It's sort of like that. And I feel like people don't talk about the fact that this man could be traumatized, that this man could be mentally stuck at 25 and doesn't want to deal with women who are his age at all. We are talking about the land of Hollywood. So there are a lot of things that people give pass to when dealing with people in Hollywood. But I do feel like this man has seen some things, heard some things, and been through some things that he will never open his mouth about. And dating these women is like a fountain of youth to him. I honestly think that. So young Leo had the talent, had the looks, and he achieved ultimate fame and respect. But at what cost? To forever be compared to his younger self, to forever be someone's dream but younger. But you're praised for your work. You're one of the most talented actor that, they've ever seen. And you get awarded, and, you have the status and the wealth to go along with it. You're booming in your career, but what if, fame and things that you went through as a kid gave you trauma, and now you're living out that trauma with younger women? My prediction for Leo is that he will continue doing well in his career. He'll become like Al Pacino and Robert De Niro and, be amongst legends. But he won't get married. He won't have children. He will continue to be in this cycle. And it will just be a joke. It will just be normal. And we will never sit and think about what he's gone through for his whole life.